What's going on? Shane Serrano here, coming to you from Radio Boardshop in Aspen, Colorado. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the 2021 Salomon Assassin Pro. Let's see what this board's all about. So here we have the 2021 Salomon Assassin Pro. This is the souped up, more aggressive version of the regular Assassin. And if you're interested in that video, I have a link that you can click right here and watch my review of that board as well. Personally, I ride both the Assassin and the Assassin Pro, but I find myself riding the Pro a little bit more. I enjoy it more because of that extra power and snap. I really like my boards aggressive and to give me a lot of power out of them. And that's why I use this board more so than the Assassin. When I want to be a little more playful and jibby and buttering around, I go with the Assassin because it is a softer flexing board and it's more playful. But on the daily, I'm riding this board more because it wants to go faster and be more powerful. So starting off with the similarities between the Pro and the regular Assassin, on both boards you're going to have a directional twin shape. And that might sound confusing, but a directional twin shape means the stance is set back a little bit, so you have a little bit more nose than tail, which is going to help you ride in powder. And then although it's a twin shape, it has a directional flex. So a little bit stiffer in the rear and a little bit more flexible in the nose. And that twin shape helps when you're doing more freestyle tricks, and then that directional flex helps when you're riding all mountain, pushing it fast. Just like the regular Assassin, the Pro camber profile is going to be Salomon's rock out camber. And what that means is you have a rocker tail and a rocker nose for that good float and powder. And then near the front foot, it begins the camber. It goes flat across the length of the board and then ends in camber. And so that's just a little more mellower than a full regular camber tip to tail because you do have that flat section in the middle. But the way you can think about it is this board is a regular camber snowboard. Because of that flat zone, it does ease it up a little bit and it's not as edge catchy, but it's basically just regular camber. On the base of the Assassin Pro, you're going to have a sick Salomon graphic with die cuts, but you're also going to have a sintered base that's going to hold wax and keep this board going fast. And then Salomon also gives you a stone finish on this board, so it's ready to go. It's nice and fast right out of the wrapper, and you're ready to ride. One of the big differences between the Pro and the regular Assassin is going to be the sidewalls. And so on the Pro, you have Salomon's Gunslinger sidewalls. And what that means is it's ABS material inlaid with carbon, so it's lightweight and it's super snappy and responsive. That also makes this board a little bit more aggressive. So it has a little more snap, but that means you got to put more power in it to get that rebound and snappy ollies out of it. Running down the edge of the snowboard, you're going to have a quadrilateral side cut. And what that means is this is a parabolic curve of an edge. So if you remember from math class in high school, the quadratic formula, that is what the curvature of this board looks like if you drew it out big. And basically what that means is it's going to hold an edge good, it's going to go into turns well and exit turns smoothly and just give you a great ride overall. Another aspect that makes this board more aggressive than the regular Assassin is that you're going to get ghost carbon beams in the nose and tail of this board. And what that means is there are carbon beam stringers next to each edge on both the nose and the tail. So whether you're doing a nollie or an ollie, you're going to get that super snap power with lightweight material. And because of both that and the Gunslinger sidewalls, the Assassin Pro is going to be much stiffer than the regular Pro. So a stiffer board means more response, but it also means more aggression. You gotta be way more on top of that board or else it's gonna throw you down. Because this is a much more aggressive board, that means this is definitely not the board for a first-time beginner snowboarder. This is much more the board for an intermediate or advanced level snowboarder. And there you go, that's the 2021 Assassin Pro from Salomon. You get a great graphic on this board, the yin and the yang between the matte tail top sheet and the gloss top sheet on the nose, and then you got the yin and yang wolves in the center of the board, which just makes this board look so sick. Like I said, this is one of the boards I ride, and this is one of my favorite boards out there. It's super lightweight, and you can really feel that holding it up next to another board, and the profile of this board makes it super fun in all conditions. Regular camber with the rocker nose and tail. So you can rip it in the park and spin and land switch and spin switch, but then you can also rip it in powder and get really good float with that nose or tail if you're riding switch. Thanks for watching this whole video. If you're gonna get the Assassin Pro, go and throw a thumbs up. And if you wanna watch the regular Assassin video I did, there's a link in the description to that video as well. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you do that because I'm gonna have a lot of fun videos through the winter of park days and powder days and shredding with homies and everything we do here in Aspen. So you're not gonna wanna miss that. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.